Because in here I'm doing some more Homestuck. I'm so proud of me. Oy. How is everyone doing tonight? I have a duty. I'm actually in a lot of pain. So back in 2013, I had a pretty bad car accident. And now, my ribs are acting up where I got injured. Yay. And my back is bothering me because of the cold. My ankle's swelling up because, again, of the cold. I have 4 screws in my ankle, so they cause a lot of problems. They've been in my ankle since I was like 11. That was like my after Christmas gift to myself. I busted my ankle really well. Like, my bone broke in half, and I was very close to breaking my growth plate. I broke it good. So, yeah. And yes, I am still planning to do some more Arceus. I'm just not like in the mood to do Arceus. I know that's weird. But yeah. This goes there. This goes here. Awesome. It's already on Homestuck. Okay, so let's get started. I'll let Jibber Jabber out of the way. Suey code. Okay, so John Answer Troll, carcinogeneticist CG, began trolling ectobiologist EB. Hey John, calm the hell down. Ugh, how did you find me? Find you? What do you mean? I changed my chum handle to ditch you guys. How did you find me? Oh, this is the little word humans say repeatedly when something tickles their absurdity palate, right? Lame. We never lost you. Your ruse didn't fool us. It just so happens we didn't particularly give a shit about talking to you in that time frame. What? The last few months? We have the entire continuum of your existence to choose from when contacting you. The period is unremarkable, sort of like your whole life, but I guess, I mean, it was especially unremarkable. This has been explained to you so often it would make me sick to my human stomach if I had one of your human stomachs. Okay, this time I'll believe you that you aren't human because the skepticism center of my brain is starting to wear kind of thin, I guess. But you're still a major asshole and I don't actually want to talk to you, so bye. Wait, but I'm not here to troll you this time. We're friends, okay? Oh man, look at this outburst of little human words I'm saying from my human mouth. Fine, you could think I'm a fucking douche. And maybe I am, but here's the fact, idiot. I've already had lots of conversations with you in the future. I mean, your future. I've kind of been working backwards here for a while, and it's a little frustrating. Every time I go further back, you know less and less, and you don't remember anything I said because it hasn't happened yet. And I have to repeat myself a lot, and I'm getting pretty fucking sick of it. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Well, it's not like I mapped out this trolling onslaught very well in advance. I mean, when you troll someone, you just sort of do it. You don't start drawing flowcharts and diagrams and stuff. Wait. You have something to do with this game, don't you? I should have known. Oh god. Not again. No, fuck no. I'm just not going to explain this to you again. You'll get plenty of dirt on all this from me in future conversations. Tedious conversations. Ones I've already had with you. Where your demeanor will gradually become inexplicable and revoltingly friendly towards us. And so I guess I just was kind of affectionate, and now we're all buddies. I think it's really weird. This human emotion you call friendship. Friendship is an emotion, fuck nuts. See, that is what I'm talking about. You're much more tolerable a guy than I thought at first, okay, John? Why are you kissing my ass? What do you want? Why don't you just tell me what's going on? Are you in the medium? Okay, fine, yes we are. Like here in this land with the clouds and oil and stuff, more of this narcissism. You always think everything revolves around you. We have nothing to do with your dumb little windy planet or your petty little quest, or for that matter, your entire game session. You aren't the only ones playing the game. Every group of players gets their own distinct blank slate session. As will be explained to you many times, so why don't you just explain it again so I know? So I don't ask so much in the future. No, fuck this shit, just no. I'm ending this conversation because I've said it all too many times and because you can't understand because you are dumb. Wow, yeah, you're totally not trolling me, bro. I've seen how we are BFFs forever. The fact that you are dumb is an immutable fact. I am stating for the record. It does not mean animosity is what is taking place here. Oh, okay, so what do you want? I need you to tell your friend Jade to talk to us. She won't answer our messages in this time frame. It's important. Yeah, I don't blame her for not answering you. She pretty much can't stand you guys because all of the trolling you did before, remember? Okay, our bad on that. Just tell her we're sorry, and to get her gross and totally unattractive human butt off her ugly human high horse and answer my messages. Maybe we'll see. I'm still not really sold on this friendship thing yet. But I've got to go now and get on with my petty little quest. So, talk to you in the future, I guess, jerkface. Waiting for it to load. John, search for your father's car. It's going to be a hike. There's something up ahead through the forest. WV settled this dispute in a rational diplomatic manner. You settled the dispute in the only way you could presently imagine how to settle a dispute. With cans of lukewarm sugary liquid and centuries-old rations. If only you had access to some means of heating things up. But it matters not. You warm yourselves in the glow of this human emotion called friendship. It's raining meteors. Hallelujah, it's raining meteors. Amen. Boop. J. Deploy Alchemitor. It's almost as if the broken air conditioning unit was scaled to be a perfect fit for the Alchemitor all along. Weird. J. Deploy Crux Truder in Dave's room. Do you think things like the Pulitzer community is secretly scourging the dregs of the Game FAQ archives or something? Damn, I can't read this shit. I'm sorry. Hold, please. Hold what? I see you at your computer typing. What are you doing? Dang, hold on. No, seriously, stop talking to me for a second. It looks like Jade is dropping the doomsday tube thingy in my room. BRB, gotta make sure she doesn't break all my shit. Hey, wait. These darn birds are in the way. What are they doing in your apartment anyway? Also, they're adorable. I always keep birds in here. It's sort of my thing. Oh, kind of like all the silly naked puppets on your bros things. No, that's irony. This is like a sincere, honest-to-God psychosis. I'm training to be a lame, gothy supervillain. Also, I think I can't put it down because of the wires on the floor. Okay, well, maybe you should take the opportunity to put it somewhere that isn't stone cold stone cold stupid. I'm gonna substitute that word. I wish I had played more games. This is hard. No, it isn't. Face. Jade moved Dave's bed to the roof. Jade is connected with you. Where did she get the disc? I don't know. How does she do any of the loopy batshit nonsense she does? Maybe she pulled them out of the volcano over there on Blood Monkey Mountain. Wait, so you mean to tell me she was able to connect with you in a timely fashion without waiting until you were on the brink of annihilation? We went over this. I was a little bogged down. and the epic swaddle of legendary puppet taint. I've done nothing but wait for boys to play this game with me all day. First, John lollygagging with the client, and then you with the server, downright filibustering my existence with unending fraternal melee. And yet a girl who didn't even own the game was able to connect with you minutes after you connected with me. Well, wait, what the hell is she doing? She's taking my bed, what the hell? And there she goes. She has the karma. Jade, deploy the crux intruder in its place. So seriously, what are you doing? What were you doing just now? I was talking to someone. Who? You remember the trolls? Yeah, one of them messaged me, so I indulged him/her/it for a moment. Oh, I see. You opted to chat up with one of those D-bags instead and talk to the guy who saved you from a swirling shitstorm of angry flaming wizards. I was worried your priorities might have been out of whack, but no, I was dead wrong. I also took a moment to check on John. How is he? I can't see him anymore, just his empty house, but I did talk to him briefly. I should probably text him soon, see what's up, because I love him. I know. So this place you're at now, is it the same place he's at? Right? It's hard to say for certain, but I think I like it here. Jade replaced television with totem lathe. Jade organized Dave's puppets. This whole place is a disorganized mess. It kind of reminds you of your room, but full of weird and ironic stuff instead of cute and great stuff. Your stuff is so much better. You're pretty sure these are all Dave's bros puppets. You better not mess with them. Frankly, his brother makes you a little nervous. Good. Bro Strider makes everyone nervous. Bro Strider is not a good person. Like, okay, so technically Bro Strider is Dirk, but Dirk is his own separate person, due to the fact that, like, he has the possibility to become bro, but he doesn't per se. It's hard. It's difficult. Gee, tidy up Strider's apartment a little. What the apartment needs is a woman's touch. You grab a towel you found lying and dampen it with water from the toilet. This is how ordinary people clean ordinary houses, right? Oops, you dropped it. Oh, fuck. Continuously drink tab. Black, too warm. Need to find something to chill this down with. Something to heat up your delicious gravy would be nice too. AR, retrieve mysterious artifacts from ruins. You excuse yourself for a moment and retrieve a few of your personal belongings. These should really impress your visitors. The musty old toy on the floor ought to make a nice peace offering for the feisty tall one too. You are quite certain that ladies like squishy, useless things like that. WV introduced new friends to John. The yellow bandaged fellow seems to have slogged off somewhere, but the tall mail carrier with the lovely white complexion would probably get a kick out of your big computer with the weird boy on it. You show her inside. The hole blown into the station by the caution guy's rocket leads into the third room, which had been locked. Unsurprisingly, there is another sort of gizmo in here, and you have no idea what it does. The station is very low on power, so you don't think you'll be able to find out. You unlock the third room from the inside and go to the computer room. There he is, the funny boy you were talking about. His name is John. You encourage your alabaster friend to say hi to him using the human keypad communication system. But instead she takes note of your nice chalk drawings and pays you a compliment. You are somewhat mystified by the fact that she is more impressed by your silly drawings than your amazing technology. Maybe simple things are the key to the heart of a lady. You do not know because you do not know anything about ladies, really. They are a riddle draped in a mystery wrapped in post-apocalyptic shroudware. You decide to give her the chalk. She is grateful for the colorful present and thinks it looks like fun. Suddenly, a powerful aroma hits your non-existent nostrils. Someone is cooking something delicious. It demands investigation. You stop and examine the kind mayor's device. It is quite similar to the one in your station before the unfortunate accident. The one with the familiar-looking girl on it. Perhaps this one is best left alone. Still, there is something familiar about the boy on this monitor, too. I am told your name is John. Is that correct? Yep, that's right. Nice to meet you, John. John isn't directly cognizant of your rating, but I'm sure he would feel likewise. Okay, John, let's explore this place. Okay, have at it. If you're at a loss, click the controller button up there. This may or may not mean anything to you, depending on your current perspective. This is great. Something is in there. Take a look. You got a mini tablet. Hold up, I'm going to get a little more comfy because my foot's starting to fall asleep. So I've recently been getting like a lot of pins and needles like in my legs and my feet, and I think it's due to like more so the cold than anything else. There is nothing inside. Shall we put something in? You drop in one of your precious shoes. You hate to see it go, but you have to follow the custom and give it what the tablet asks for. This one's empty. Perhaps a delivery is in order. Same with this one, you guess. At least this hat didn't technically belong to your dad. You made it yourself. Introduce yourself to the local amphibious fauna. I am a secret wizard. Behold my robes. Behold robes. Yes, no. You wonder what the hell a secret wizard is. You don't think you'll ask him for your bed sheet back. Hooray, this one contains a prize. You get an uncarved mini tablet. Open it. You got a chisel. How exciting, a parcel for you. Retrieve it. You got a chunk of, why am I repeating myself? Amber. Converse. I have renamed myself Crumple Hat. I have dishonored my ancestors beyond comprehension with this frivolous accessory. He has renamed himself Crumple Hat. He has dishonored his ancestors beyond comprehension with this frivolous accessory. A good place to keep lookout. Dude. Nana, are you there? Yes, I just saw my house from below. What gives? Why did the gate take me down here? All the gates do, John. To ascend each time, you must first descend. Huh? Alright, so I guess I scramble around down here until what? Until you find the next gate. It is hidden somewhere in the land. Okay, so I get to that gate and go in. Then what? Where does it take me? Further up, maybe? But I haven't even built that high yet. So you see why you had to build in the first place, John. You must have a little faith in your dear old Nana. Yeah, well, I do, Nana, but I still not really getting it. Does the next gate down here take me back up to the house or something? Please don't say ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Hold up. Something happened. Hello, 9 viewers. Where did all these people come from? Hello. Welcome to my humble Homestuck stream. What is up, people? Seer, can you hear me? Apparently she can, though usually she goes by Rose. Have a look around, Rose. You have much to discover. John, go over the river and through the woods. Copper Giglops, Tarbosculus, and another Tarbosculus. Jay, drop the toilet in Dave's room. Kabloomy. This is the worst shitting thing I have ever seen. The thing that just happened. Hi, Dave. Jesus. And the worst thing is all the juice I drank. I mean, you just had to figure all that juice was going to come back to haunt me like Frankenstein's incontinent fucking ghost. It was like Chekhov's juice. What? Let me be perfectly clear. What I'm trying to say is, it's like fucking Christmas up in my bladder here and there. Where do I find my toilet? Oh, look, here it is. Amputated in my room. Gagged with a towel like a fucking prison hostage. And now the Crutchploder is counting down. 4 hours. Oh, I guess that's not that bad. 4 hours until what? What? Oh, God, are you asleep? I think I might be. Okay, let's just not panic here. I'm not panicking. I feel fine. Let's try to play it cool and not break all my shit. Also, don't put anything weird in the seizure kernel. I'm going to go find somewhere to pee. Don't watch me, okay? Face, like, I know you dream about me enough already. Let's keep some shit left to the imagination, okay? I won't look. Okay, jeez. The last thing I need is for your weird brain webcam to be snapping shots of my dog. Your grandpa was a sick fuck. Why would he build a voyeur bot for a little girl? Fuck. Stop being a huge baby and go pee. Dave, use a now empty apple juice bottle as a pee receptacle. You begin to hatch a brilliant plan. Once you're done with your capsule, log the bottle and send the code to Egbert and tell him it's something really important. Then he'll make it and be like, oh man, yes, apple juice, I'm so thirsty. But he will not be drinking delicious apple juice. Oh no, he will be choking down a world of hot piss, and it will serve him right for liking all those dumb ass movies, ironically. Dave, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's all I have to say. Like, Dave's my favorite character, but still, what the fuck? But that all sounds like a big waste of time, so you just go in the shower. Dave, kick the puppet out of the shower. Oh no! Sad face Dave. What? Sad face, what is it? Dave, this poor bird. What bird? The one with the sword through it. I wouldn't know anything about that. But isn't this your sword? That could be anyone's sword. Face, What does it look like? Is it a cheap piece of shit? Because I only bother with high quality blades, forged by stoic Asian masters. Hell's a rude kinds of expensive. All I know is it's sharp and it's through a bird and it's a sword. End of story. I'm going to help the poor bird. Wait, what do you mean? Damn it, hold on a minute. Jade retrieved Dave's copy of Spurb and the Impaled Crow. Jade put something weird in the seizure kernel. Oh god, you put the bird. Caw. Wow, awesome. Now I guess instead of having a wise or helpful spirit guide sprite thing, I'm stuck with this brainless, feathery asshole. What do you mean? I just brought the cute birdie back to life. Isn't it great? We need to wake you up. You're not very logical like this. Kind of dumb, really. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I was tired. Yeah, but come on. You sleep like 20 hours a day. That's a lot of sleep. That's like almost the whole day. Well, you are out of luck. I will wake up when I'm good and ready. Jade, wake up. Where are you sitting? Are you on your bed? Yes, why? What size? The right side. Why? Okay, here's what I want you to do. Just humor me. Raise your left hand, okay? Now, just kind of swat the air to your left. ... Robo slap. AR, use gunpowder and empty crates to make a campfire. AR went over the fine carspus and gray. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot the sweet, sweet tunes. 1 minute, please. YouTube. Homestuck. Music. Okay. We're gonna have sweet, sweet tunes to play in the background. Ignore the YouTube ads because I
learn about crypto and get paid as you learn with Coinbase Earn. We've paid out over...
Yeah. Okay. There we go. AR, went over that fine carspus and gray. You are vaguely reminded of something that's hard to remember. It was so many years ago. So many years ago, entrenched in the temporally oblique. What have we here? An illegally parked vehicle. You sure hope this guy's got a swollen pork hole. He just landed himself in Citation City. AR, surround the scene with caution tape. This looks much more orderly. Public safety has been assured. Your sworn duty as an authority regulator has been upheld. AR, write the owner of this vehicle a ticket. Parking citation. 10,000 boon dollars. Hello, what have we here? You discover a couple unauthorized parcels in the cabin of the vehicle. You confiscate them immediately. You are a simple parcel mistress on one of your routes. Today is another day of uneventful but highly satisfying deliveries. You stop in your tracks. It is a dangerous agent from the enemy kingdom. Perhaps you should avoid him. But you notice he is holding 2 parcels. You recognize one of them. You have spent a long time looking for it. It looks like you're going to need to get that package from him somehow. John, activate Ghost Gloves. Son of a bitches are harder to kill than you thought they'd be. Labs explode, dude. Just like this. Blam. The Cyclops spawns. You could have sworn that strange man was holding a copy of Colonel Sassacre's. WVPM AR Stargaze. It is a clear and peaceful night. A delicious meal has been shared with new friends. The glow of the ammunition fire gradually subsides. All is well. But you cannot shake the feeling there is something familiar about all this. There's something you are forgetting. Of course, now you remember you must deliver a message to John right away. Women. PM, retrieve package. You conclude you have no choice. You will march right up to him and ask politely for the package. Wait a minute, what's this? It is a carved mini tablet. The carving is not especially clear to say the least, but your wealth of delivery experience allows you to decipher it immediately. It is the other parcel the agent is holding. It appears you will need to acquire both from him now. It is your sworn duty. PM, ready sword. You do not have a sword. You are quite sure it would never occur to you to carry a sword or resort to violence under any circumstance. You will have to take a more diplomatic route with this fellow. AR, doff your hat to the attractive female. You doff so fiercely you are in danger of starting a hat fire. Probably not the best idea all around this oil, especially without any sort of flame suppressant handy. Yeah, the flip of doom. It's evil. It's very evil. 'Cause, flipping. Because I'm reading from my iPad. So much easier. 'Cause, yeah. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Sorry. PM, retrieve both parcels. He cannot give them to you. They are illegal contraband, and if you wish to petition for their release, you must consult with his superiors. You show him the carved mini tablet. As he can plainly see, you have signed authorization to deliver one of the parcels. He gives you the envelope, but he retains the package. You quickly drop the envelope into an empty Pyxis. It is out of your hands now. The breeze will know where to take it. You follow the agent, and you must not lose track of that parcel. John, chase the man you want your book. You have some questions for that guy, whoever he is, but the village is still burning. You've got to help these salamanders put out this fire. John, save the lizards. Okay, you just said they were salamanders. Anyway, thank goodness for your Barbasol bomb. The cooling lather should work its magic in no time. Oh god, how can shaving cream be so flammable? Explosions. A big gust of wind conveniently comes along and blows out all the fire. It really is convenient. The townspeople rejoice and are more than willing to give you all the credit. You suspect it is probably because they are not all that smart. John, the uncarved tablet you retrieved. Yes, why, it appears you do. Great, I would like you to carve something on it. You seemed amenable to this request. It's a little wobbly up on top of all these dancing lizards, though. Not that it matters because you suck at drawing anyways. Rose, find your sprite. Your deceased pet. Jasper Sprite is nowhere to be found. He always was a little cagey even when he was alive. Is it not why you are here? Someone is pestering you, but you are oblivious to the message because your laptop is buried under 3 inches of fucking yarn. There are footprints in the white sand. Follow them. It looks like they lead out back to the mausoleum. Examine your pet's tomb. The mausoleum was destroyed by the explosion. The secret passage remains. You have no idea where it leads, but it sure isn't the lab anymore. Flashing warning. Enter. It seems someone has recently untied a boat. A mother will do whatever is best for her children. WV, become the mayor of Exile Town. You build a bigger and better town to preside over all expatriates. You are welcome. No matter what happened in the past, regardless of professional persuasion or metallurgical affiliation, you cut the town's ribbon with an official judicial bayonet, which is stuck inside a grenade, but you are kind of nervous about removing it. This should catch the eye of the tall, nice lady. The grumpy yellow guy thinks this is dumb. He thinks it is dumb because any town without a proper militia is as good as conquered. As such, he prepares one begrudgingly. It's a dirty job, but someone must be charged with the defense of the innocent. WV, fondly regard Desert Night. The stars twinkle over the freshly christened Exile Town. It is a beautiful evening and the future is so full of promise. You can't imagine what could possibly... Oh my god, a huge eggy looking thing just appeared in the sky. Jade, give Dave a punch card of an eggy looking thing. Psych. Okay, you do that and then he makes a totem with it and then some other stuff happens and then egg. Dave, pester Jade. Oh man, awesome. It's awesome where you put that. I was worried we were on the verge of getting some shit done. Dave, I was going to build some stairs up there. Well, where are they? You say there will be stairs, and yet I see no stairs. Gosh, I guess I didn't find the time to make them because I kept getting punched in the face by robots and stuff. Sorry, face. And I'm supposed to break that thing or hatch it or what? I don't know. Also, what happened to all my shit? The stuff scattered all over the roof. Did you put it somewhere? Nope. I mean, not that I care. It was a lot of mostly useless garbage. What was it doing up here? I was going to use it to fight my bro with, but I guess I forgot in the heat of battle. Also, he was too fast. Dave, make the world's largest omelet. Whoops, looks like that damn idea isn't going to happen. A brainless, feathery asshole swoops down and carries the egg away. Why would you put little cow in the nest? That's creepy. Okay, so the egg is now in a nest made of shitty swords and soft puppet ass. Please advise. I think your sprite wants to hatch it. Aww. Do you think that will take more than 4 hours? I don't know. It looks like it's pretty warm where you are. It's hot as the sizzle side of the steak. Maybe not too long then. I guess we'll find out. Maybe I should try to get it back and put it in the microwave. Sad face. Does the microwave even work? Fuck that microwave. J, deploy Punch Design X. You can't. You'll need some shale for that. J, check unknown objects. Okay, some of these things we could deploy, but some things we don't have nearly enough grist for. You mean the jumper block thing? No, we've got enough for that, but it's still pretty expensive. Wait, what? The thing only costs 1,000 for me. Yeah, me too. And we have 2,000 to work with. Okay, 1998. What? I mean, I only got 200 to splash around with in Rose's Rainbow World. What the hell? Oh. How did Rose start with, how much did Rose start with when she was playing with John? Hang on, I'll ask. Okay, she says 20. I guess we keep getting more with each server/client connection? Yeah, so I guess you can buy everything now. No, I can't buy the holopad thingy and then telebeam a laser station. Okay, now I know you're making this shit up. No, they're right here. They cost a fortune. Well, all I got here is the Design X, which I can't deploy because I don't have any purples. And the expensive as hell jumper thing, and the cheap shunts, which I assume do dick all without the jumpers to put them on. Oh, also the CD, which is 100, but I didn't drop it because it seemed like a stiff allocation of resources for now. Yeah, I got that too. I will deploy it. So with each new connection in our player chain, I guess new weird deployables are introduced. Yeah, I think that is how it works. When John connects with me, he'll probably get some cool new things too. Hey, look, we're learning stuff. Dave. Do 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 do. J. Deploy green and white compact disc. What should I do with these beta copies? I don't really need them anymore. I suppose just hang on to them for a while and then later just do whatever you are naturally compelled to do with them? Wow, that was a weird answer, but okay. You take the beta and the CD. J. Deploy circuit board looking thingy. It was obviously labeled the jumper block extension. It appears to be deployable only as an extension to the alchemitter. Looks like you're going to have to move it. Damn, and it looks so nice up there. You expend another relatively affordable 100 build grist to relocate it. You then pay the steep fee of 1,000 build grist to deploy the jumper block extension. Jade attempt to deploy capture log disk drive. Again, the name of the thing was right there in plain sight. You deployed the punch card shunt for peanuts. Looks like a capture log card is supposed to fit in the slot. Dave, insert card with the CD on the slot. You put the card in the slot and stick the shunt on the jumper pins. Nothing happens. You might need to stick a punch card in there, probably allowing the holes in the card to affect the flow of current through the circuits. And to punch cards, you'll need to get a Designix somehow. Dave, insert disk into computer. Reading disk. Dave's on an Apple. He's on a Mac. Inventing rubber hosts, relating pull reflectors, updating vices, persuading bulbs, graduating chain sealants, publicizing Aether remotes, governing archetype dimmers, launching manifestation systems, plug-in detected, installing Grister.ex. Gristtorrent is now running. John illegally pirates some of John's shell. You start leeching off John's shell at a pace of 4gs. Not the fastest download rate, but then again, you don't need a whole lot. In 1 second, you already collect enough for a Punch Designix. Dave, download a bunch of grist from John. He has plenty. You set the application to leech off John's build grist because he's obviously got too much for his own good. It cuts the download rate to half, though. You guide the here, consult with him. Ectobiologist EB began pestering tentacle therapist TT. Rose, are you there? I went through the gate. Anana said you might be here too. Are you in kind of the spooky glowy place with oily rivers and stuff? Let me know, okay? I guess one could use those words to describe it if armed with a predelication for the inept. Blah blah blah. Okay, what words would you use, Miss Wordy Pants Mix Smarty Blah? Eerily iridescent. I certainly don't see any oily rivers. There's an ocean though. I haven't found an ocean yet. But I don't know, the place is really big and it's like a whole planet down here. Oh man, which reminds me, I just got hounded by a troll. Yes, one of them is bugging me now. I thought it was odd timing. Yeah, well, they say they want to be friends. Also, they're playing Spur, but, like, not the same session as ours or something. Oh, also, they're moving backwards in time, which sounds really stupid, but whatever. Color my curiosity piqued, I guess. Yeah, I guess answer him if you want or not, but anyway, it's great you made it here alive and stuff, so Dave came through. Eventually, pardon the envy I'm about to vent in your direction. For what? For finding yourself at the mercy of a rational orchestrator. Oh, yeah. I feel kind of weird. I'd feel kind of weird if Dave was watching me too. You don't feel weird when I watch you, Rose. I feel weird when you're just talking to me. When you're watching me, it's just like the weird frosting on the big weirdo cake. I can't see you now for what it's worth. Yes, I'm free. A smiley face. Okay, I'm going to go over this river and through these woods. You talk to your troll, I guess. We'll compare notes later. Okay, bye, John. Who is this bothering you? Gallows Calibrator GC began trolling technical therapist TT. Hey, Lilline, stop crying in your mom's beverage. She hates you and has left you forever. Hee hee hee. Smiley face. Now I'm confused. On the surface, this appears to be another contrives from a troll, despite the offended. But John said you wanted to be friends, and if you knew me, I suppose your remark would be constructed as a ploy to elicit agreement, and soon repertoire. Not that it would actually work. God, you really do talk too much. So which is it? Oh, your text smells so good. Is that lavender? You smell words. You don't? Right, aliens. I forgot. Yes, it's easy to forget given our repertoire and how much we really have in common. I forget that you humans actually communicate with speech instead of releasing clouds of fragrant gases and smelling each other's sentences. Gross. Haha, so gullible. You believe anything I tell you, and of course we talk, dummy. Still, not sure if I'm being courted or trolled here. I'm going to go with the latter. I hate you all quite a lot, but I think the others will eventually realize that it will be mutually beneficial for us all to work together. And so they'll probably be all friendly like later on. By later on, you mean now. Yeah, that's probably what John was hearing, and maybe they'll even mean it and want to be friendly, but I intend to stay pissed at you forever, even if I seem helpful. Hello? Please ignore the doodle. She is very... we just had somebody stopping in the house, and they're here just visiting. She's just barking. All the flips of doom. Days. She'll stop in a moment, guys. I'm sorry. I have a chihuahua named Daisy. Mucus skeleton. Ah! Get up here, Daisy. I'm sorry, I had to stop because, like I said, Daisy was barking. And then Streamlabs exploded. Daisy, it's okay. Oh, Big Strut, you could jump up here. Get up here. Alright. Let's see. Even if I'm helpful, then you're in luck because you don't. No, but I will be. And the fact that I will be helpful is an immutable fact. I am stating for the record. It does not mean friendship is what is taking place here. John was told you were moving backward through time. He was gullible to believe this. Or is the fact that I'm asking just further indication of my own gullibility? Feel free to continue shifting the definition of the word to suit your convenience. We haven't even been talking to you for long, like a few minutes from my perspective. If there are some of us who decide to start talking to you at the end of your adventure right off the bat, instead of at the beginning like what's logical, then that's their stupid business. I'm staying linear because weird time stuff gives me a headache. Oh, also it's pointless. Alright, let's continue milking my human gullibility and say I believe you. You're the sensible one who decided to communicate with us in near lockstep with our timeline in order to help us out. How can you help me? You just entered your medium, right? Yes. Okay, does it seem like there is a subtle voice in your head urging you to do things? Yes, it's not so subtle actually. Yes, for me too, it was more loud and clear than for the others. You see, we are meant to be best hate friends forever. A beautiful soul grudge this cosmic was surely authored by the constellation. They all thought I was crazy, but haha, it turned out we all were in our own ways. That helped us realize the particular destinies the game put together for us. And the vocabulary of, like, the hyper-flexible mythology tailors to each player group. You mean, for instance, if a player were to learn she was a seer? Yeah, exactly. Seer of mind, page of breath, night of blood, made of time, etc., etc. 12 for us, but obviously 4 for you. Every session is different. And the voice, oh yeah, it's an exile. Exiled from what? It took us forever to figure this out, because they aren't meant to be an obvious aspect of the game. They're on your dead planet, just like they're on ours, years after its reckoning. Their role is to help you on your quest in some ways. The obvious way is more directly guiding your actions, but maybe the more important ways are these little things they do probably without even realizing it. Actions that complete loops in the timeline. Cogs in paradox space. Paradox space? Oh hell! Listen, the universe will eat paradoxes for breakfast, and so will this game. Get used to it. By now you should realize this whole mess was a big self-fulfilling clusterfuck. A huge orgastic Mobius double reach around. I'm starting to see that. So the exiles on the Earth, does that mean our goal is to get back there too? To resurrect it somehow? No. See, ironically they get to do that. They're after they're done helping you, that is, your job is of greater consequence, to say the least. But part of their job is to rebuild life and civilization there. And if they're successful in 1,000 or millions of years, the technology is unearthed and the planet is ripe for seeding all over again. Okay, that happened. Okay. You never answered the question, where are they exiled from? From the 2 kingdoms in the Nth sphere. Extrapolated during the reckoning. Former agents, what are agents? I think this will be more constructive if I contact you again in a little while, when you know more, and I don't have to explain so much. When? In a couple of seconds for me, but not for you, sucker. Gallows, calibrator, cease trolling technical therapist, TT. I will just say now, I hate the trolls quirks, like typing quirks. They get confusing after a while. And then I hate reading for Doc Scratch because his, like, text is white. Meanwhile, the past pulls a mean double reach around. Ghosty Trickster, GTBN, Pestering Garden, Gnostics, GG. Hey, happy birthday, Jade. Yay, thank you, John. Smiley face. Phew. Okay, I got your present in the mail just on time. Plus, I sent Rose and Dave's too. Why do your guys' birthday gotta be all bunched together like that? You are running me ragged. I know, but it's nice of you to think of us all like that. I can't wait for you to see what I got you. I don't want to spoil it or anything, but hopefully it will help you solve those problems you've been having lately. Mysterious wink, smart, winky face. I'm sure it is great. I can't wait either. It might take a while to get it here from there, but it will be worth the wait. Oh man, I'm such an idiot. I forgot how long it takes you to get stuff. Ugh. John, that's okay, really. I'm sure it will get to me when it needs to, and it will be a nice surprise when it does. Okay, well, I hope so, Heart. Hold on. Carcinogenesis CG began trolling at Garden Gnostics GG. Wait, goddammit, don't block me. I mean, not that blocking me would do anything, but just listen. What do you want? I just have to deliver a message, and then I'll go. It is a message from you, so you probably ought to listen. This is nonsense. Every time I believe something you say, you laugh at me and call me a gullible human. It's so childish. Okay, fine. I admit it. I completely shit the bed here. I get that, but I can't promise I won't keep trolling you, 'cause I will. In weeks or months or whatever, I'll keep giving you a hard time. But see, that won't be present me. That's past me. From like a half an hour ago or so, I was more hot and bothered about this, all this. Okay. Sad face. I don't know what you're talking about at all. It's another prank. Whatever, fine. Think it's a prank as long as you remember this conversation. See, we're trying to talk to you in the future, and it's important, but you won't answer us. So we talk to you way in the future to ask how to get in touch with you, not so future you. Are you following? No. She said to talk to you now and tell you this. You know your robot? It's gonna go boomy. You mean the robot you think is stupid? The one you mocked me for having on a number of occasions? Yeah, well, I still do think your robot is stupid, but that's besides the point. Later on, it will blow up for some reason. It doesn't matter why. This is the worst prank you've ever pulled. Oh, quiet. Anyway, when it happens, you won't know what to do. The thing to do is to contact us, and we'll tell you what to do. Why should I do that? Because that's what you told us to tell you. Whatever. Believe me, don't believe me. I did my job. I'm out of here. Carcinogenesis CG. Cease trolling. Garden Gnostics GG. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to tell someone to go away. Oh god, the trolls again? Yup. Surprise face. They have been such a pain in the ass lately. It seems like there's so many. There are either like 50 of these dumbasses, or it's one guy with a lot of alternate accounts. I've never had any sort of feeling about them or what they want, which is kind of weird. But it seems to me like they are probably all different people and not one guy. I have counted 12. What do they want with us? Some people just like to needle others for some reason, John. It's like a game, I guess. They are like pranksters. Oh, hell no. Shittiest pranksters ever. But I think they are mostly harmless. Every so often they manage to get through my block filter and hassle me. It's been going on for years, actually. Some of them are kind of funny, I think. Oh, wow. What? Years? Okay, well, I'm sick of them. I've been thinking of changing my Pester Chum handle to throw them off. So I guess I'm gonna do that. Hey, look, it's Carkles. Carklicious. The package from your pen pal appears again. You've been wondering when it was going to show up. It has been months since you last worked on it. Hopefully your friend has made the final modifications you require. You'll have to mail it soon so it reaches John in time. Gallows Calibrators GC began trolling Ghosty Trickster GT. Ugh. Haha hee hee. Question mark LOL hee hee hee. face. Well, I guess you're not too bad a troll if this is all you do, just laughing and stuff. Hee hee ha ha. Hee hee ha ha. Hee hee ha. John, why would you laugh at a blind girl? You have no idea how much you disgust me. You're a total disgrace to the field of ectobiology. If we ever meet, I'm going to cut your throat and listen to you bleed while I smell you die. Gallows Calibrator GC, cease trolling, ghosty trickster GT. Gosh, Terezi. You think it's time to change your chum handle to what, though? Gotta be something they'll never suspect. What was the thing she said you were a disgrace to? You have kind of a hard time reading shitty elite speak in spite of your awesome hacker cred. PM, follow the agent. You have followed the authority regulator into enemy territory. It is a risky move, and this dark palace makes you feel very uncomfortable, but it is imperative you press on and recover that power cell. You have brought along a parking citation. If confronted, you will say you are only here to deliver payment and leave. You have no idea where you're going, and you are too nervous to ask. You have to turn somewhere and find an especially regal-looking red carpet. You wonder where it could possibly lead. The Black Queen directs you to the office of the Archagent. He is in charge of most of the tedious paperwork around here. Rose, I must leave now. So seriously, what are you doing just now? I was talking to someone. Who? You remember the trolls? Yeah. One of them messaged me, so I indulged him/her for a moment. Oh, I see. You opted to chat up one of those D-bags instead of talk to the guy who saved you from a swirling shitstorm of angry, flaming wizards. This is the last time you will hear from me. You return to a more typical mindset. You currently feel empowered to make important decisions on your own without supervision, parental or otherwise. Rose, sip a martini thoughtfully. Such as this one, just a tiny sip couldn't hurt. Blug! Fourth exile suddenly appeared. The windswept questant suddenly appears. PM, command John to put the carved tablet into a Pixis. You follow the command telling you to command John to put the carved tablet in the Pixis and type John, put the carved tablet into the Pixis. You successfully do that, and he successfully does that too. Everyone is friendly and cooperative. What the hell was that? Egg. It almost sounded like a huge egg appeared in the sky and landed, and then someone mysterious teleported out of it. PM, locate the Archagent. You find the agent's office, but he is nowhere to be found. You eye something on the desk there. PM, grab the box. If you act quickly enough, maybe you could grab the package and get out of here before... can I help you? What's up? Mr. Noir tells you that Trinket had better be notarized and punched in triplicate and presented with the full $1 penalty plus processing fees, or you are wasting valuable time he could otherwise spend shrieking his clerical duties. Ticket? Oh, this thing? Haha, look at that. You are holding a ticket. How did that get in your hand? It belongs on the desk with the others. No, you're not here to pay a parking ticket. You explained to the frightening man that you are here to pick up that green parcel. Jack makes it clear he would rather stab something to death than process the avalanche of paperwork needed to release the confiscated freight. Also, any legit courier would have the pickup forms ready to go. In spite of how he's supposed to be dressed now but isn't, he ain't nobody's fool. But perhaps the understanding could be reached, he gives you a hit list. Bring him the crowns, he'll give you the box. Jack, examine package. The parcel mistress departs with her mission of double agency. You wonder if she'll actually be so foolish as to attempt to uphold her end of the lopsided bargain. You make a policy of handing out a Reggie sword and a hit list to just about everyone who enters your office, but you never think anyone's actually going to go through with it. You wish you could watch She's a Dead Woman. You wonder why she's so desperate to acquire this package. What could be inside? Jack, open it. It's a Jade's secret stash. Dave, punch some cards. You leached more than enough grist for Jump to afford a punch to Zynex, which for some reason Jade put in the hallway, making it kind of hard to walk through your apartment, but whatever. You also have plenty of grist for messing around with the alchemitor to manufacture some new gear if you want, but you'd like to figure out what the jumper block does first. Jade keeps dropping a weird assortment of objects for you to capture log a punch. You've given up trying to identify any rhyme or reason to the thought process behind it. Dave, put a punch card in the shunt. You put the punched blender card in a shunt just for the hell of it and stick it in the jumper pins. The alchemitor is fitted with the blender upgrade. This upgrade doesn't seem all that useful. Looks like all it does is grind up your totems. Dave, use a Punch Game Bro magazine card. The alchemitor is upgraded with a huge metal bust of the Awesome Bro. The device has been reduced to an utterly useless heap of shit. Time to yank out all the shunts and start over. Jay, draw the punch to Zynex. Your indiscutable thought process leads you to draw the punch to Zynex on your scribble pad. The pad recognizes the drawing, but there is no Zynex around, and even if there was, it would obviously be too big to capture log. Instead, the ghost image of the Zynex is capture logged along with the capture code on the back. Jade, send the code to Dave. Dave, here, punch this code, L229BXOG, and then put it in the jumper shunty thingy to see what it does. Okay. Dave, punch the code and put it in the jumper shunty thing. So I guess this is just a built-in Zynex, which is sort of cool, I guess. Which, since I won't have to go downstairs and bang the hallway door to the thing and squeeze through every time I want to punch a card, because of course you couldn't have just put it next to the alchemitor in the first place. But then I have to go downstairs anyways to make totems and get Cruxite and stuff, so really, who cares? Well, I think this is is only one way to consolidate all the Gizmo features. Hang on, I'll give you more codes. Jay, draw the holopad. You don't have nearly enough grist to deploy the holopad, whatever it does, but maybe you could get it as a freebie upgrade to the alchemitor? Looks like it worked. You love your scribble pad. Dave, upgrade the alchemitor with holopad. The totem pedestal is converted into a holographic projector. It projects an image of the item the punch code represents. This seems useful for previewing an item a code will produce without spending the grist on it. You test it out with the blender card, but it still renders the alchemitor unusable, at least without further upgrades. Jade, draw the totem lathe. You capture log the lathe ghost image and apply the upgrade. Now the holopad projects a hologram of the totem that a punch card will create. It appears to turn the alchemitor into a one-step shopping hub. You just punch a card, stick it in, and get your item. Nice. Jay, draw the jumper block. You get the code for the jumper block extension to upgrade the alchemitor with the jumper block extension. Okay, that's kind of a crappy drawing, but it seemed to work anyway. Dave, upgrade. This is getting a little abstract, but it appears to economize on space. Now all you have to do is stick a card in the slot to apply an upgrade. Don't have to bother with the shunts anymore. Jay, draw the Intela Beam laser station. This thing kind of looks kind of complicated. Oh, damn it! Dave, capture log enlarger. You grab the enlarger from your dismantled photography lab. Dave, upgrade. You apply the enlarger upgrade. J-Draw air conditioner on roof. You go capture the huge air conditioner and give Dave the code to mess around with. Dave, make air conditioner unit. Size of the object you make is now variable. The bigger, the more expensive, as one would expect. You make a tiny air conditioner. This was totally not a waste of time. John, find the car. You find your father's car near the base of the rock pillar. It is surrounded by caution tape. For some reason, you are reminded to be cautious. You cautiously inspect the vehicle, to no one's surprise but yours. The package and the game are missing. Someone is bugging you. Gallows Calibrator GC began trolling ectobiologist EB. John, it's me again. Who? Oh, that's right, the least speaking blind one. Go away. John, don't make fun of my handicap. Which one, the blindness or the least speak? I am sensitive about both. Sorry, you can make it up to me by letting me help you. Wow, you drive a hard bargain, but no. Before you keep typing more stupid O's in that word, just listen and do what I say. You know you're going to eventually anyway, because you're a nice guy and kind of a total weenie pushover. Yeah, well, you're a huge oh man, whatever. What do you want? Sorry, I had to adjust for a moment. Because you're a nice guy and kind of a total weenie pushover. Yeah, well, you're a huge, oh man, whatever. What do you want? I'm motivated by self-interest to help you advance more quickly because I've got your whole adventure right here in front of me. Do you have a braille screen or something? Shh. Anyway, the point is, it's long and boring and you could stand to skip some steps. I don't really understand, so you can see my whole future there, right? By just like scrolling through around on some computer thing that lets you pick what time to talk to me. How can you be bored by my long, boring future? Why don't you just scroll around to wherever you want, like the other weirdos are doing? Okay, I could do that, and I am, and I guess what I really mean is I just want to mess with you. Oh, okay, that sounds really great and all, great and helpful. I mean, mess with the timeline. My friends all think that you can't really change anything, that your timeline when you are chat hopping around is set in stone. No matter what we say or when we say it, and they're probably right. But I don't care. I want to mess with it and taste what happens. Mischievous face. Sounds dumb, but if it means you're going to help me, then go ahead and help me, I guess. Let's get you to the gate first. It's not far. I sniffed out a map of your planet. Whoa, you've got a map? Where'd you get it? John, we are so much better than you in every respect. It's ridiculous. Can I have it? It's huge and mostly irrelevant. Here, let me draw you a small section of it, showing you where to go. Okay, Gallows Calibrator GC sent ectobiologist EB the file. Go here, John.gif. This is the worst crap I have ever seen. What am I looking at here? It's the best I could do, sad face. Okay, sorry, but it's useless. What's with these colors? I picked ones that smelled nice. Couldn't you just, like, crop the world map? I thought you guys were the best. Shut up, my map is fine. Look, it's not even that far away. I'll lead you to it. It's a big pipe. You jump in, the wind will take you to the gate. It's a shortcut. You mean the breeze? Yeah, whatever. Let's get moving, John. Are you ready to fuck up the timeline? Sure. Rose, Strife, Chalk Imp, Marble Imp. Lime Ogre. Rose, knit the scarf, fried the ogre. Rose, answer Dave. I'm building up your house. By the way, why do you live in this weird compound? Do you host East European industrial raves? Never mind, the point is I'm out of grist, so if you're done whipping that ogre like a rented mule, maybe you could convert it into a grist windfall. Right now, the spoils would sink. I don't know, beach the thing first, I guess. Unless you are planning on sailing the ogre down the Mississippi with a runaway slave. And then what? What do you mean? You kill it, release a shitload of grist, maybe take one of your needles and puncture the base of its skull. Does it even have a skull? Or a brainstem? Can you find out? That sounds malicious. What? But you just rigged the thing like an pedal harness and rode its torso like a log flume ride down a magical rainbow. That was self-defense. Murdering a wounded behemoth in its sleep strikes me as unseemly. This is bullshit. It's an unfeeling monster who gives a fuck. Maybe you could replicate a pillow I could use to smother it, make it a clean hit. I would use one of mine, but they've all mysteriously gone missing. Wow, fuck. Okay. You can either kill it for the loot or wait a couple hours for Gristtorn to steal more of John's. But then again, I'll be pretty busy in a couple of hours, so make up your mind. Does John know you've been sapping his grist yet? No, but he's still got a ton, so screw him. Hold on, someone's messaging me. Yeah, me too. Dave answer troll. Grim Auxilitrix GA began trolling Turntech Godhead TG. You command the seer, so you may have some insight into her disposition. Who? The one who is a little snooty. Oh yeah, sure, I command her alright. I'm like the pimp master hustle daddy of all snippy book shrews. That's an exotic title. I thought you were the knight. Wrong, what do you want? Have you found her demeanor to be chilly on a basis of personal interaction that hypothetically extends beyond the context of a short-lived and lackluster trolling effort? What the hell? I thought your familiarity with her may allow you to furnish me insight. She and you are familiar, isn't that right? She perhaps even regards you with endearment. You have no idea, dude. She is so in my grill, like a stray hot dog that rolled down there. And now it's too much trouble to fish out with the tongs, so you just watch it like crack and turn black. Is this a common sort of practice in human courtship? Watching oblong meat products tumbled into places they don't belong? Man, wait, what's this about? You have a thing for your herd, don't you? Don't deny it, bro, it's obvious. Am I being accused of falling prey to the human dysfunction of amorous inclination? Haha, so terrible. What a transparent dodge, all hiding behind your alien shit. Just admit it, you want me to help you win her over. I just would like to gather some means of gauging her sincerity. Okay, well, it's easy. For everything she says, take her to mean just the opposite. See, not everybody always means literally what they say, the way John and Jade always do. Maddening, how do humans forge meaningful relationships using such communication patterns? Perhaps it is the human riddle that is truly the ultimate riddle. Oh my flippin' Christ. Okay, if you want Rose to dig you, you gotta leave that crap in the shitty sci-fi novels where it belongs. It was not a sincere remark. I have been practicing your human sarcasm. Oh, okay. Well, that was pretty good. Maybe even too deadpan, but it's a start. Keep at it. Very well. I'm beginning to feel as though I am the only one working on our friendship. Yes, you're on a roll. That was sincerity. Oh, right. Alright, look. If you want to keep her attention, you gotta pull out all the stops, reverse psychology, mind games, all sorts of Machiavellian bullshit. I mean, unless you're really smooth and inherently likable like me, which you're not. Then keep saying the opposite things. That's kind of the obtuse alien way of getting to it, but yeah, be like the anti-gasm ninja like her. I don't know, you sort of remind me of her anyway, so maybe that's a good thing. It could be a horrible thing though. It sounds like you are advising me to troll her again, which I have tried. It proved to be a fruitless endeavor. Yeah, I guess I am. I guess I'm saying be a less shitty troll. Okay, I believe I understand how to proceed. Good luck, bro. Rose, answer troll. Adios, Toradora. AT began trolling tentacle therapist TT. Hi, so you get bounced around by the night. Okay, given that I have a question. Who? The one that's supposed to be cool, I think. The sunglasses guy? Why would someone wear sunglasses while using a computer? I didn't say anything about a computer, but haha, yes. I thought the same thing about how asinine that is, so you know that guy. I know that anyone committed to such an affection about, I know that anyone committed to such an affection could only be striving to mask a severe insecurity complex and likely harbors a crisis of self-image. I have been known to lend my charitable attention to such people, but only bossed around by their insofar as the psychiatric professional has cause to humor the demented for analytical purposes. Or maybe as a lab chimp commands the zookeeper's interest in its shit by forcing him to duck under its trajectory now and then. Okay, wow, I didn't understand those things, but, I mean Dave. Oh, that guy. Yeah, okay, given that I have a question about him, I want to know about his emotional vulnerabilities, and, what are the tender spots that all those, devices he employs to conceal them, like the, things he says he thinks are funny? Tender spots. Your word choice are evocate. Is your design to couple with this gentleman? Whoa, no, whoa. Okay, no. That just made me feel upset to think about. I just want to really try to bother him. It's hard. If you're trying to get his goat, you should know he only stalks the animal in the first place for ironic purposes. No, I'm not really interested in his earth goat, but if that was a figure of speech, then I guess that's okay. Then we're agreed you are hell-bent upon literally seizing his shrill bearded livestock. I'll assist you. If you really want to burn him, I recommend poetry. What? Poetry, as in like those human word bunches? Yes, they are the most delicious bunches we have. I suggest you serve these crisp bunches of honey and verbal annihilation to him as part of a complete breakfast. Oh, and will this breakfast injure his shrill barn beast? I mean, like, figuratively, just to be clear. A death cluster bombing of this sort will leave nothing wriggling from the raised earth except sulfurous tresses while it cracks and turns black. You mean like the surface of an overcooked protein object? Yeah, I suppose what I'm saying is this. Drop some hard, peer-reviewed motherfucking science on his ass. Some seriously government-funded shit. It will destroy him. Yes, this is the idea that I like. Your obvious cunning with words should depants a Strider with such vivid imperant tempest. Another regional sonic boom is certain in inevitability. But even so, consider me at your disposal to help craft a comeuppance of some such unqualified devastation. The angels will weep pearl strings of little urban fellows cantiling an unbroken chorus of oh snaps. Please, I think I am perfectly capable of manufacturing these alleged dope human rides and starting some sick fires. I don't need your charity that you said you lend to earth monkeys who toss around poop or something like that. You're pretty snooty. Thanks for your help, but I don't think I need your help. Adios, Toradora. Blocked tentacle therapist TT. Adios, Toradora AT. Unblocked tentacle therapist TT. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to block you. Rose, answer troll. Grim Exolutrix GA began trolling Tentacle Therapist TT. Your dark spectacle friend has advised me on a more effective method for trolling you. I think his contention is that this strategy will have the opposite of the intended effect and precipitate a sort of bond between us that is established in mutual antagonism. What do you think about this? I think you're shrewd to have recognized display of sabotage, and you've earned my compliments. See, it is working already. I've listened to his advice and have resolved to modify the approach slightly. I know what I have to do, what we have to do, really. What's that? Remember the first time we spoke? Yes, but you said it wasn't the first time you spoke to me. You will graciously admit my embarrassing skepticism, however. The first time you spoke to me was the second time I spoke to you. This conversation doesn't sound like your first time either. This is your second conversation with me, but it is my 7th with you. And when exactly does your maiden encounter take place? That's next time. So to clarify, if the matching of my first with your second is denoted by 1 equal 2, then the sequence would be TT 1 equal 2, 2 equal 7, 3 equal 1, 4 equal question mark. Yes, the rest of the sequence is simply 4 equal 3, 5 equal 4, 6 equal 5, 7 equals 6. Unless my future self stowed another conversation in between one of those, which is entirely possible, but I don't want to think about that. Why is it that when the subject of temporal mechanism is broached, your sparring troll intellects, etc., etc. See, that is what I mean, Rose. You are not as dumb of a girl as I was initially led to believe. You mean, based on the first impression I am apparently about to make in our next conversation? Yes, so what could I possibly say that will leave such an imprint? This is why I have contacted you now. I will send you a copy of our first conversation directly from my chat log. Grim's Auxiliatrix GA sent Tentacle Therapist TT the file conversation with a very stupid girl.tx. I guess being forced to cooperate with a stable time loop is the only plausible explanation for my remarks. Yes, and then I found it sort of curious that during my next conversation with your various mental endowments and with, wherein the halls were not as they seemed, I suspected the Stargammon might be a counter-trolling measure, but then was not so sure, and further examination grew warranted. But if my countermeasure is to choose not to transcribe this dialogue accurately in the future first place, but I see I have edited the copy already in ways that will remain secret for now, but you will discover once you type it. So you are destined to edit it no matter what, and what you submit will be what I once read regardless. Exclamation points. Unless I decide to copy it word for word. Yes, unless I lied about editing it in the first place. Either way, through knowledge of what you will say, I have precisely engineered the nature of your transgression. Exclamation point. So your trolling strategy now is to put idiotic words in my mouth through the machinery of temporal inevitabilities and cause me to excruciate over how to subvert the transcription. Yes. While being perfectly upfront about it, yes, I suppose that it's the sarcasm all the time seems laborious to me. I'll admit it's a more advanced tactic than I gave you credit for. Yes, and the providence of this antagonism ninja vice grip, pinching your larynx, has already begun to display my purpose with fruit. The chilly frost shimmering on our tree of human friendship has begun to thaw. Mixed metaphor aside, usually ninjas don't announce what they're doing when they're doing it. Like when stalking an emperor to assassinate him. Or befriend him, but that's fine. I guess the only pointless question we have exhausted is why? Why the convoluted artifice? Dave raised insight into the human psychology of friendship development. By allotting you your side of the conversation, I have you at the disadvantage in your view, and you will seek to reclaim higher ground. Hold up, I gotta get a sip. Okay. Okay. So, where was I? Your demeanor. Okay. Dave brings insight into the human psychology of friendship development. By allotting your side of the conversation, I have you at the disadvantage in your view, and you will seek to reclaim higher ground in successive conversations. 4=3 and 5=4 and such. Your demeanor will be terse if not saturated with disdain, and it will cause me to be confused and question your motivation. But now I know your motivation because I am supplying it here and now. They will be simple acts of friendly human retaliation. So you are not only rigging the first impression I make on you, but orchestrating my revenge for the rigging as well. Yes, it seems friendship for some humans is a basic aggregation of shallow and insincere hostilities. That's an interesting take on it, but now I know for sure Dave isn't behind this plan. It's too complicated. I don't understand who better to coordinate such events than the Knight of Time. You're awfully quick to his defense. Are you sure you don't have a thing for him? It's okay, bro. You can admit it. I'm happy to aid equally. Ideally, you will have long since discarded this train of thought. Okay, I'm going to talk to my dead cat. Kanaya. Dave answered troll. Adios Toradora AT began trolling turned tech godhead TG. Okay, my bromo sapien, are you ready to get straight in, flat down, broadside, school fed up the bone bulge? By a dope smack trinked out, smother fudging. Troll, don't care. Okay, let me organize my notes here, okay? Turn on some strict beats, maybe it will help to listen to them while I destroy you. When the policeman busts me and pops the trunk, he's all surprised to find I'm toting sick Billy. Whose goat is that, he asks while he stops to thunk about it, and it's just, I just say it's Dave's, you silly goose. But the man says, goose where? Let me see your hands. And I say, shit, sorry, I don't know, it was Honktrband. Okay, wow, I'm getting off the point, which was about this hot mess, Dave, that you got landed in, like the cop I mentioned, but instead of your badge and your gun, it's your ass that you handed in, and that's and then got handed back to you, because that's how humans get served. And guys like you deserve to understand that it's circle and horns in your butt that's got you branded in. Before I give your ass back to you, I did that is what I mean. But I mean, getting back to the point, or maybe two actually. The first is you suck, and the second is how I smacked you fully. Oh yeah, that rhyme was so ill, but no, just joking. Let's see, how can I put this tactfully? I mean, the points on the horns on my head, coming from you through traffic, aimed at the target on your red shirt. On your shirt that is red. We're about to get mad pornographic. I mean, sort of like a graphic crime scene, not like anything sexual or, well, never mind. Okay, getting back on the actual tactical vernacular smaxicle. I'm forcing you to be looking and liking. Grab my horns and start kicking like you're riding a Viking, 'cause I'm your bully and you're not in charge. You think you're in charge, but you're not in charge. I'm in charge 'cause I'm charging in your china shop, breaking your plates and stuff, which I don't really know what the plates are supposed to represent, but fuck. It's just that you think you are the cock of the walk's hot shit, but when in fact you're not, more like you are. Something that rhymes with the cock of the walk's hot shit, but it's not so much worse than the cock's shit. So given that, let me be the first to say you act like you're gold from prospect when you're really cold shit fleshed from Durst. You just started some sick fires, bro. John, take shortcut. John, reunite with your loving wife and daughter. John, you're fucking weird. John, give your sweet Casey the bunny.
You'll know where your package is and when it arrives.
I got a present for you, Casey. It's a little dirty, a little rough around the edges, just like your dear old ex-con dad with a heart of gold. John surrendered to overwhelming emotions. John answers CG. Christicinal geneticist CG began trolling nectobiologist EB. John, what the wet bag of human horseshit to the face do you think you're doing? Oh my lord, no wonder you losers all fuck up this game so bad. What? I'm just acting out a scene from an awesome movie and having some fun. What's wrong with that? What kind of crappy Earth movie is this? Stupid rabbit asshole screws the pooch? No, it's about these criminals on a runaway plane, and they got to be stopped by Nick Cage and John Cusack together as a team. Well, oh, okay, that actually sounds pretty good, I guess. It is sweet, so sweet. You would probably like it. I've heard of John Cusack, I think. Wasn't he in Serendipity? What? That was, pretty great for a human flick. Haha, oh man, that sucks so bad. Okay, I don't see how we're supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch like I'm wiggling a gnarled tree monster stick in your direction. Don't you have alien movies from your alien planet? Yeah, of course we have tons of movies, and they are infinitely superior to your primitive, cinematic Neanderthrashings. Okay, so what is a really good one? You'll probably laugh if I tell you the name of one. Well, I already laughed when you said the name of one of ours, so who cares? Okay, fine. One that is amazing and is a classic is wherein numerous vigilantes confront peril. One of them betrays the others, but it turns out to be part of the plan all along. Several attractive female leads provoke romantic attention. 4 major characters wear unusual hats. 1 holds plot critical secret. 47 on-screen explosions. 1 resulting in demise of key adversaries. 6 to 20 lines that could be construed as humorous. Wait, this is the title? It goes on. They tend to be more literal and informative than your titles. How do you even say them in casual conversation? Well, we don't, obviously. It's like someone says, hey guys, why don't we go see a movie? And then everyone just ends up there watching it. Not saying it, that's dumb. John, try to think outside your minuscule cultural bubble for a change. Okay, I just think it's still cumbersome and completely illogical. Yeah, that's what happens when you start running out of movie titles after ranking up thousands of years of film history. Dave would love that. Okay. I think your civilization just didn't mature enough or something. Before letting this Earth Arabian you call a genie out of the bottle, must explain why it sprouted such a miserable crop of players instead of basically gods like us. Well, I've got one of your godly players helping me now, so we can't be in such bad shape. What are you talking about? GC gave me a map and showed me a shortcut. What the hell is she doing? This isn't what we talked about doing at all. Hold on, let me ask her about this. Okay, now she's just over there giggling at me like an imbecile. What are you two up to? Why are you in cahoots now? Ow, fuck. Okay, she just walked over and punched me and said it was from you. Sorry, I guess. I told her to stop these shenanigans, but it seems like whatever she was doing with you, she already did a while ago. From my perspective, at least. I don't know why you guys are doing this to yourself. All this time, jackassery is giving me a headache. Okay, if you talk to her again when she tries hatching more plans, give her a message into the past for me. Okay, tell her to polish my heaving bone bulge and set a table for fucking 2 on it. It's for our candlelight hate date. I like how you guys have basically resorted to trolling each other through us. Fuck you. Oh, did you talk to Jade yet? Jade, why would I want to talk to her? That's what you said you wanted to do last time you talked to me. I don't know. Oh, damn it, are you sure? Yeah, you told me dude will want me to pace the conversation. No. Oh, God, no. I hate it when we start going down that road. Okay, this is going to require further investigation. I gotta go. Okay, but next time you talk to me, you might want to tell me to calm down first so I don't just block you. Back then, I won't really want to hear from you. Okay, I'll do that later. Calibrator GC began trolling ectobiologist EB. John, stop hugging those salamanders and being so stupidly adorable. We are on a strict cheating timetable here. Wait, who are you talking to now? Is it one of us? Is it me? It was Carcicino? Haha, I bet he is confused and grumpy. Yeah, sorta. He has no idea what you're doing. I hear him over there banging on those keys. I think this whole thing is just a way to vent some frustration. He has no purpose yet. Not like you and me, John. Oh, he said to give you a message. Oh, he wants you to touch his bone lip or something? What? And that he's pretty much basically in love with you. Wait, did he actually say that in confidence? Yeah, I don't know, pretty much. Can you copy exactly what he said? Oh no, we're not going down that road. Besides, it was a private conversation among private gentlemen colleagues. Oh, also you're going to punch him. I am when, I guess in your future, but in your pretty soon future, I think. It's when he says stuff to you and then you laugh at him. But I'm always laughing at him. How will I know? Also, he says you said it was for me. From you? Do you want me to punch him, John? Pfft, I don't care. I'm just the timey-wimey messenger here. I'm sure many highly justifiable and well-deserved punches will be thrown in due time. Well, let's stick to the game plan for now, John. Take a look at there. The shortcut took you. Turn around. John, turn around. Oh, wow, what's that? It's your denizen's palace, my denizen. Every planet has a denizen that lives deep underground, sleeping and guarding a huge grist hoard. Okay, the way down is to its lair is through the palace. So you want me to go down there and kill him? Won't that be kind of hard? Haha, ordinarily you have absolutely no chance at your meager level. But you have an advantage. Oh, usually how it's supposed to go is over the course of your quest. You will wake the denizen, and then finally you go through the 7th gate, which is the only way into the palace. Then you go down and fight the denizen and kill it, releasing the horde. So what's my advantage? You won't bother waking it. We will skip right to the 7th gate, find its lair, and kill it in its sleep. Okay, what's the point of releasing the grist horde? Is it just so I can make tons more sweet loot? No way, the horde contains so much more grist than you could ever use in an alchemeter. I mean, you could, I guess, but that's not the point. It's for the ultimate alchemy. What's the ultimate alchemy? It's nothing you have to worry about. Now, see that gate over there, over by the broken bridge? Go check it out. Alright. John, examine gate. So this is the 7th gate that will take me into the palace and down to the sleeping denizen. No, this is just a simple return node. There are lots of these around. Just hop in. Don't worry, I'll get you to the gate soon after that. John, hop in. WVAR, prepared gift for the WQ. Meanwhile, in a long discarded memory, a parcel mistress seeks audience with royalty. A flurry of disappointing happenstances is related to the adored sovereign. With no other options, her console is all that is left to be sought. Abdication is never ideal, but in the face of inevitable conquest, conceding ground can supply the only remaining advantage. The final hope for victory lies in patience and planning. The White King, of course, can be found on the battlefield. His crown may be retrieved there. The ring must be designated for protection. He will supply further instructions on this matter. The royal duty has been accepted, and in time fulfilled. Rose, consult with Jasper Sprite. Meow. Is that all you could say? Purr. I thought you were supposed to be more helpful after your resurrection, like a ghostly spirit guide. Why is it frustrating, cryptic? Purr. Actually, cryptic behavior would be welcome at this point. This is just insane. Smiley face. Should I report to the others that my Colonel Sprite is a lolcat? Maybe Dave can take some screen captions and overlay some poorly spelled captions. Assuming he hasn't already. Meow. What are you doing there, by the way? I'm fishing. Oh, so you can't talk. But sadly, there are no fish, I think. They're all eaten by the denizen. Who? It ate everything in the ocean and got so full that it took a long nap. No, there is surely not a single living thing left. Which is too bad, because I'm pretty hungry. I think there might be some tuna in the cabinets. Oh, good idea. I will look there. Purr, Jasper, the message you gave me many years ago before you disappeared. What do you mean? Meow. Sigh, smiley face. I don't understand. Is there some meaning to these responses? Are you just being abstinent? You will understand when you wake up. Am I asleep? Yes. Rose, I am just a cat and I don't know much, but I know you are important, and also you are what some people around here call a seer light. And you don't know what that means, but you will see it all tied together. All the life in the ocean and all the shiny rain and the songs in your head and the letters they make. A beam of light, I think, is like a drop of rain or a long piece of yarn that dances around when you play with it and make it look enticing. And the way that it shakes in the same as that makes notes in a song. And a song, I think, can be written down as letters. So if you play the right song and it makes all the right letters, then those letters will be able to be all the letters that make life possible. So all you have to do is wake up and learn to play the rain. Does that make sense, Rose? Sorry I disappeared for so long. Sort of. It sounds like you aren't exactly in complete command of this information yourself, so I won't press you on it for now. You're a pretty good cat, Jaspers. I missed you. Purr. Rose Pester Jade. I spoke with Jaspers. I didn't understand what he told me. He said I'll understand once I wake up. For some reason, this made me think of you. Yeah, I bet he's right. We wouldn't happen to be talking about awakening in a sort of breezy philosophical sense, would we? Is my dead cat concerned with my enlightenment? Should I prepare to shed this coil of ignorance and suffering? Wow, no, I don't think so. He's being a bit more literal than that. What did he say? I doubt I could reproduce the statements with fidelity. It was like listening to a 5-year-old describe a dream. The content manages to take a back seat to the simple, heartwarming spectacle of the moment. Smiley face. Well, what he meant was that you have a dream self who is supposed to wake up whenever your real self goes to sleep. We all do, all 4 of us, I mean. But you see, your dream self still stays asleep when you go to sleep, because you haven't woken up yet. I think I get it, and I take it your dream self is wide awake when you sleep. Yes. And would I be out of line to additionally presuming this has been the case for many years, at least as long as I've known you? No, you would not be out of line. In fact, I'm asleep now. That was my next wild presumption. Smiley face. So when I wake up, can I look forward to being able to message people in my sleep too? No, only I could do that because of my robot. Oh, right. I forgot about your robot. My short-term recall seems to eschew the profoundly ridiculous. Yes, you guys could probably make your own, I guess, but you need to wake up first for it to matter, and maybe by the time that happens, you might not even need them. I'm not sure if necessity is a concept I'd associate with such a contraption, even under some of the more obscure scenarios imaginable. But good to know, I guess. Here's another question, which I am sure will look stupid once I finish typing it. If my dream self is asleep, does that mean she's dreaming? And if she is, who's dreaming the dream, her or me? Okay, well, I don't really know how to answer the second part. But yeah, she's dreaming. She's most likely laying in your bed, troubled and restless about things burdening her. Which is to say you. Things about who you really are and what your purpose is. But you can't start figuring those things out yet because you're not awake, because you're not ready yet. That's why you have such terrible dreams all the time, Rose. Okay, how do I wake up? I'm sure it would help to start piecing together the clues to nudge your subconscious. Or maybe face some things you haven't faced yet. I don't know, it's for you to figure out. Maybe the stuff you wrote on your walls can give you a hint clue. What stuff? Didn't Dave tell you? Tell me what. Are you saying he said I defaced the walls of my room? Like not appearing to be cognizant of the scrawlings? Like John, I really hope that's not what you're saying. It might freak me out. He said he was going to tell you. Hold on. Rose Pester Dave. Strider, I need you to do me a favor. Can you take a capture of my bedroom and send the file to me for no reason in particular? He's not answering. Yeah, he's pretty tied up right now. Can you hassle him via suburb and tell him to talk to me? Bop him on the head with a puppet or something. No! He made me promise not to bug him while I'm asleep. Can he do it anyway? But he will find a way to be clever and make me punch myself in the face against that face. Did he tell you what I wrote on the walls? Wait, what? John, await further instruction. John, see the big piece of junk there? The rocket pack? Yeah, capture log that and send me the code. I got the code for all the other Earthcraft stuck inside of it from your friends from different times when they were feeling cooperative. You can make it work. I can make it work for you, okay? But can't you just subtract object codes from other codes? It's like mathematically ambiguous. Like just reverse and oring the flower pot alone could make hundreds of possibilities. Subtracting all three could be millions. Yeah, well, I'm not saying I'm anywhere near as huge of a dork as you, or that I understand any of that. Computer codes taste to me like lots of tiny needles and batteries. Wow, what? I'm giving all these codes to our hacker guy. Oh man, you have a hacker? I bet he's the best. Hackers are always the best. Haha. Well, he sure thinks he is. Who is it? Have I talked to him? No, he says he doesn't want to talk to any of you ever because he hates you. But he will do this because he won't be able to resist the challenge. Okay, BRB then. John Capture Log Rocket Pack. Okay, here. DSKJHSDK. Thanks, wait. Those kind of seem like random key mashings. Are you messing with me here, John? No, they sort of are random. But it's the right code, I promise. Oh, okay, be back in less than 1 second. Pachoo! Hello, what? I thought you said you'd be back in less than a second. I gave you the code. It's Pachoo. It took a while for him to figure it out, but I gave it to you instantly from your perspective. Why would I make you wait? That would be inconsiderate. Oh, I just thought that was just you going off to get the code. and making like this rockety noise or something. I don't know, because you're kind of goofy. Well, you're kind of welcome, you ungrateful horse's noisy butthole. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. This is just a stupid code. I'm sorry. Are you sure it's right? It seems kind of obvious. He was convinced this is right, the right code, and had some unflattering things to say about the intelligence of your species for not being able to figure it out. Which I will keep to myself because unlike you, I actually have some fucking manners. Blug, oh man, I got so served. Blug, I'm unfazed by your human bluzz. Anyway, if it was so obvious, why didn't you guess the code? Well, you see, the explanation is perfectly simple and scientific. It was because shut up is why. Smiley face. I guess I'll make this rocket now and see if this dumbass code actually does the trick. Okay, John, once you make it, I'm sure even you and your underdeveloped bone nook will be able to figure out what to do. Talk to you on the other side. Gallows Calibrator CG, cease trolling Necrobiologist EB. Okay, and with that, I'm going to end the stream for the night. Thank you, peepers, for watching. Daisy wants snuggles. She's very demanding. She's sniffing at things because she thinks she's going to get something. But again, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have an awesome evening. Bye!